Our speaker tonight, Matt Miller, sat exactly where you all sit now just 7 years ago. He is a 2006 graduate of Radnor High School. His journey in these 7 short years has been a remarkable one, and one that we know will inspire you as you begin your own journey through college and adulthood. Matt will speak tonight of what he calls a life-awakening experience. After Radnor, Matt went off to the University of Virginia. In the fall of his 3rd year, training for a triathlon, Matt was hit by a car on the Blue Ridge Parkway in Virginia after riding his bike up a mountain. His face was crushed in the accident. His brain was injured. He stopped breathing. A remarkable series of events, perhaps even miracles, saved his life. Matt demonstrated faith, incredible determination, and a positive attitude in his recovery, which was chronicled first in the Philadelphia Inquirer, then in a book, The Road Back. His comeback was and is astonishing. Almost 2 years to the day after the accident, Matt was enrolled at the University of Pennsylvania as a first-year medical student, and at the same time, if that wasn't remarkable enough, completed the Ironman triathlon, 2.4 miles swimming, 112 miles on a bicycle, followed by a full marathon of 26.2 miles. Matt is now beginning his 4th year in medical school. He is engaged to Emily Privet, whom he took to the Radnor High School senior prom, and who is also a Penn medical student. He is here tonight to show you what faith, optimism, and determination can achieve. Class of 2013, I present you Matt Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Skellinger, for that very generous introduction. And thank you to you, the class of 2013, for having me here tonight. As Mr. Skellinger said, I was sitting where you all are just 7 years ago, and it's pretty cool for me to have the opportunity to pass on some things I have learned since leaving Radnor. And the first thing I'm going to share is that you all should be extremely proud to graduate from Radnor High School. Some of you know this. For others, including myself at the time I graduated, it might take some time to realize just what an accomplishment this is. I went to one of the top undergraduate universities in the country, and I spent the last few years at a top medical school. And never once have I met someone better prepared from their K through 12 years, thanks to Radnor. Whether your next step in life is going to college, beginning a career, or simply taking the time needed to figure out that next step, Radnor has given you the best possible preparation to succeed. You should take comfort in knowing that. But I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking about 3 life lessons, to use your cliche, that helped me recover from my bicycling accident in November 2008, which resulted in severe traumatic brain injury and every bone in my face being shattered. About 2 months after the accident, after waking up from a medically induced coma, I finished my fall semester class at UVA. A little over 5 months later, I completed a half marathon going 9 minutes faster than my personal best. Without question, I was lucky. Made to the hospital alive, I was spared permanent brain injury, and I had the best medical care and support team around me that anyone could ask for. But I also do think that the 3 lessons I'm going to share with you contributed significantly to getting me to where I am today. And I'm hopeful that they will help each one of you in your own way as you begin new chapters in your lives. So here we go. Lesson number 1, be persistent, stubborn even. If you want something in life, remain determined and don't stop fighting for it. I was dumped by my now fiance after the Radnor Middle School 8th grade semi-formal by AOL Instant Messenger. 4 years later, though, I finally convinced her to go out with me again, and the rest is history. If you work hard and remain determined, good things will happen. Just ask Emily. But good things don't always happen, which brings me to lesson number 2, which your vice president already introduced for me. Failure is not fatal. There will be times in life when you give something everything you have, yet fall short of your goals. And this can be a tough pill to swallow. But realize that if you work hard and give something your best shot, then no matter what the result, you've accomplished a lot. I learned this my senior year at Radnor when I worked harder than ever before to get to the state swim meet and help our team win the state championships. Yet by the end of the season, I barely qualified for states and hardly improved my performances from the year before. However, perhaps surprisingly, I was not that disappointed because I knew how hard I worked. I knew I'd given it my best shot. When you achieve success, your triumph is over, you begin working toward a new goal. When you fall short, you have put your heart into accomplishing something, and no one can ever take that away. Winston Churchill said this best: "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Most people will only regret the times in their lives when they fail to go after something because of fear of failure. I have never once looked back in disappointment because I tried something and did not succeed. However, I can say that I have wished I had gone after something that I let slip by because I didn't think I could do it. As you go forward in life, never let fear of failure stop you from going after your goals. Trying and not succeeding is a lot better than not trying at all. And as I move to the last point, I'm going to stay with the same theme of not obsessing over the end result. Lesson number 3, how you do things in life is more important than how things turn out. To put it differently, the way we carry ourselves, our actions and our character mean a lot more than whether we achieve a certain outcome. There are people, and you will run into them, who will make it priorities 1 through 100 to achieve success, no matter what it does to their character, no matter how their pursuit of success affects those around them. Sometimes their world falls down upon them well after they've achieved success. But suppose you get away with it. You achieve success even though you used behavior that was not ethical, and no one knows. You will. To this point in your lives, many of you have had someone looking over your shoulder, a loved one, a teacher, a coach, all three, making sure, encouraging you to make the right choices, encouraging you to live life right. And when you have strayed from the path, as we all have done many times, there have typically been immediate consequences. After-school detention, being grounded by your parents, being benched from the next game. As you gain independence, however, you will often make decisions that don't have such obvious and immediate consequences. You will be able to make choices that might make it easier to achieve a certain outcome, but only by jeopardizing your principles. As you gain this freedom to make all your own decisions, remember the lessons you've learned from Radnor, loved ones, and so many others. Make the choices you know are right, such as treat everyone in life with respect, no matter who they are, no matter what position they hold. A few months ago, I was at a symposium held by a medical department down at Penn. The chairman of the department, when describing how best to position yourself for acceptance into their residency program after school, said 2 people could veto even the best candidate and prevent his or her acceptance. Those 2 individuals, he said, are him and his administrative assistant. Many qualified candidates had ruined their chances of being accepted into his residency program because they'd been disrespectful to his assistant during the application process. And to the chairman, this spoke volumes about their character. You've heard it 100 times, but I'm going to say it once more tonight. Treat everyone in life how you'd like to be treated. It's the right thing to do, and people will notice. So always be respectful. Also, no matter how much you accomplish, remain humble. You can be confident without becoming arrogant. You do not need to speak of your own successes. Why? Because when you accomplish something great, people are going to know. You don't need to tell them. The most impressive people are those who have achieved great success, yet still pride themselves in their humility. So be respectful, be humble. My last bit of advice is simple. Just live every day trying to be the best person you can be. Value your own integrity and let this guide you. Remain honest, work hard, and be a team player. If you have an opportunity to help others around you, to make them look good, don't hesitate to take it. For every success I've achieved in life, there have always been others who've played a crucial role in my accomplishments. And I bet if you look at most of your achievements, very few of them have been achieved without any help. And realizing this is what allows us to value everyone's contribution in life, to treat everyone with respect, to always remain humble, and to go out of our way for others. I cannot stress enough the importance of maintaining strong character and principles as you grow older. Honesty, hard work, humility, and being a team player will earn tremendous respect from all those around you. And this respect is going to help you build strong relationships. Relationships which will help you achieve success throughout life, bring you happiness every single day, and even save your life when you need others the most, as I learned 4 years ago after my bicycling accident. To conclude, I'd like to congratulate you one last time on all of your accomplishments that have brought you to this point. Radnor has given you the skills that will help you accomplish great things as you go forward. And as you work toward accomplishing great things, do not let a single-minded focus on the end result get in the way of striving to be the best person you can be, a person of integrity. Lastly, remember that failure is not fatal. We all will fall short of our goals sometimes, and all successes come to an end. But not being afraid to fail and continuing to fight and pursue your goals will lead to success, fulfillment, and happiness throughout life. Thank you so much, and congratulations.